It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Kitchen Land USA, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Forhetz.
Hey there, good morning to you on Friday. Glad you're with us. Glad you made it through the week. And it's a holiday weekend now, the official start of summer, so it's a big one.
It is a big one. We begin with some news out of Douglas County. A woman there has critical injuries after shooting at deputies, and they returned fire, hitting her. Deputies were going to arrest the woman on felony charges on Wednesday evening, and they say that she shot at them. They fired back and hit her in the head. She was airlifted to a St. Louis hospital. Her name has not yet been released. We know that the deputies involved are on administrative leave pending the investigation, which is protocol. An external review committee found, quote, no sustained findings against the new Missouri State University president, Richard Biff Williams. The review stemmed from an incident while he was still president at Utah Tech University before he moved here. He fessed up to leaving an inappropriate display of vegetables on the doorstep of one Utah Tech employee, seemingly meant as a joke, according to him, but signed to appear as if it were for three other of his coworkers from them to an employee who had just had a vasectomy. So you can imagine. Apparently, Biff Williams admitted it. He apologized after the three coworkers filed a lawsuit against him for, quote, exhibiting a culture of hostility. No criminal wrongdoing was found, but the civil case is ongoing.
All right. The Springfield Airport is getting some pretty major upgrades. More than $35 million worth, in fact, of construction taking place there this year. It's not too fancy. Passengers won't notice a whole lot. You see the work being done, certainly, but it's setting up the terminal for future growth, is what the airport says. It'll be expanding the terminal apron, which is where the planes sit, right outside the glass where passengers sit.
It's like when passengers like sit down and they look out the big window and you look at the planes that you're going to get on. Where those planes are sitting, that is called the terminal apron. It is not called the tarmac, as it were.
The tarmac is what they land on and take off from, right?
Nope. That's the taxiway and then the runway. The tarmac is not really a thing.
Where's the tarmac? Pray tell.
If you are, let me Google box it, but I'm pretty sure that if you were a real reporter,
ask Wikipedia what the
I
tarmac
am.
is.
But here's the thing. I don't think a tarmac should be. It's the material used for surfacing roads or other outdoor areas.
So a road that we drive on is a tarmac?
Yeah, it's a material. It's the material. Yes, it is the material. It is not an actual word at the airport. So when you hear reporters say that, you need to let them know that my grammar professor in college would fire them.
Well, here's what happens in reality is that people use the word for something and the meaning changes because that's what people know it as. And next year, tarmac's going to be in the dictionary.
Okay, I'm just letting you know that
on.
Tarmacs are not an appropriate usage for the word of what's happening at the airport. It's called the apron. Okay. And I can't remember if you went to journalism school before. Was it 1955? What year did you graduate?
Well, I'm just saying, what's funny is that you're going to say a word that you then have to define for people when I could say the word and everybody's going to know what I'm talking about. But we would be technically wrong.
But if we were in normal conversation, I would do that. But I don't want the grammar police coming after me on Around the Ozarks.
That's
because
funny.
They do and they will.
We don't have grammar police. Don't watch Around the Ozarks.
That's not true.
They give us grace. They cut us slack. They know that we're winging it here. You know,
it's like farther and further. Do you remember like the difference between farther and further? And then like a university who will remain nameless, Drury, messed it up in a commercial. I'm like, we're not farthering our education, people. Like, but it's the same concept. Like, I'm sure that they got ripped for that because I wanted to rip them. I didn't because I'm a nice human, but
You held it till now.
up until now. But you know what? It happens. It's the nature of the beast when
Well,
you
listen.
have a public facing job.
Well, here's the deal. I'm one of the people. I'm sitting in my basement currently, so I'm going to call it the tarmac.
All right. Do it.
And if they want to bring it on, bring it on. Because I don't check email. So I don't care.
That's the thing is Ethan's like, oh, someone's complaining about something. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm like, I'm taking the heat. Like, this is just life in general for us, by the way. He's none the wiser. Like, there's cool as a cucumber.
Hey, I do my
Cool as a
thing.
cucumber.
Ignorance is bliss. Like it or don't.
Literally 100% of the time. Ethan, you win the lottery. Awesome. Ethan,
Like
your
it or-
dog died. Oh, that's
like it or not.
unfortunate. Like, just right here.
Not too high, not too low.
Right here.
At any rate, the airport is going to be expanding the tarmac, which you and I know what that is, folks. The portion of the upgrade is $10 million. The rest of the money will replace the existing carpet inside some of the jet bridges. Is that the proper term? It's for future growth as the airport continues a fast upward trend in the number of people taking to the skies from there. And I guess landing from there as well. The Homeland Security Secretary says her goal is no more delayed responses for Missourians waiting on disaster relief assistance following all the severe weather tornadoes that we've had in recent weeks and months. Here in the Ozarks and in St. Louis, as a matter of fact, Secretary of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem told U.S. Senator from Missouri Josh Hawley publicly that she will absolutely expedite the needed assistance for this state. She also said she has plans to reform the FEMA application process so that people can actually fill it out and understand the paperwork as they do it. There's currently a FEMA review board working on that element. So we'll see if that, how quickly that disaster assistance gets to the good folks of Missouri. Meanwhile, tomorrow is the end of an era in Springfield, and I hate to hear this, but Lloyd's Dry Cleaners is closing its doors for good. Isn't that sad?
Yeah.
It's actually been in business for 100 years.
I can't even believe that. That's crazy.
Oh, that makes it even worse.
I know.
That it's been around so long and probably a family business. And
I hope that they have like
gone.
enough in their retirement that they don't have to go do something else. Because can you imagine like 100-year business? I think it is a family business. And then like having to go learn a whole new trade.
Well, and it's telling too that they're not selling it. They're just shutting it down.
Right.
So I don't know what that means for the dry cleaning business in general. But
Well, I mean, think about it. Like I used to go to the dry cleaners all the time and I have not been in years, nor have you. And you used to go all the time too.
Well,
It's
I
just
do
a
think
different, I mean, it's a different era. It's a different, materials are different, clothing, what we wear, how we wear it. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure that there's still some people who go to dry cleaners, but obviously it has shifted drastically, even since we have been in a career that is very, as far as dress goes, one of the nicer careers,
Yeah.
Your dress has to be up to snuff. Well, not today. Not on Around the Ozarks. But
Yeah,
I'm
well,
talking about on
yeah.
actual television.
I'm wearing a t-shirt and I'm in a basement. Hey, tomorrow is their last day. So if you have clothes at Lloyd's, guess what?
Go get them.
Guess when you need to pick them up by?
Go get them.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that's sad. I hate to see Lloyd's go.
Man.
All right, you're up.
All right. If you have a vested interest in Sunshine Street, which a lot of people do, this story is for you. They are having a public meeting. The city is hosting an open house to discuss future plans for the street and to better understand how it's used because it's busy. They are having the meeting on June 3rd, which is a Tuesday, from 6 to 8 p.m. at Jefferson Avenue Baptist Church, which is on East Sunshine. The city is conducting a study that should help really best design that thoroughfare for years to come. And if you think about it, Sunshine has a school, residential housing, commercial business, a hospital, like everything. Everything. It has everything. And it's also one of the major thoroughfares for just commuter traffic.
Yeah, it is I'm on record for many years, and it hasn't changed, my opinion. But it is that's the street I like to drive the least in all of Springfield.
Yep.
If I can avoid sunshine, any prolonged travel on sunshine, I do, because I just dislike it.
Yeah.
I feel like I stop at every red light there. Hey, remember when 7 Brew went in at that intersection, and I think people lost their minds because it was going to like shut down the city?
Yeah.
I don't think that's happened. Every time I've been by there, it looks fine.
Yeah. It hasn't.
Right?
That hasn't happened.
Yeah.
Nothing has. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Business as usual. Okay. This is interesting. Southwest Airlines is requiring passengers to keep their portable chargers in plain sight. Why? Because lithium ion batteries, easy for you to say, is a problem. They are a problem. They can be dangerous. There have been reports of some of them catching fire, as you know. So Southwest Airlines is actually the first U.S. airline to do this, but some Asian airlines have already done this. And here's why. There have been, according to industry experts like FAA, 19 incidents involving those batteries this year alone. But last calendar year, 24, there was a record high number of 89 lithium ion battery fires in the air.
In the sky.
Oh,
that's
my.
the issue. Yeah. That's
my.
That's a serious deal whenever there's a fire at 30,000 feet.
Yes. Anyway, so I think other airlines are probably likely going to follow suit, but so far Southwest is number one. We'll see.
All right.
Okay, this is a fun little story. The Wheelhouse is now open in downtown Springfield on South Jefferson. It's where Prairie Pie used to be, but is no more. This is a Mexican Thai fusion restaurant, which started in a food truck in 2012. And then after about 6 years later, they opened up the Vibe Hotel on East Sunshine. And now they are opening in downtown Springfield. They are open. It's happened. It's done. So give them a shot. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, good for them. We'll have to give it a try.
Yeah, I was looking at their menu. I mean, it's interesting. Like, I love Mexican food. Thai food, I think I like. I guess I'm not super familiar with it, but I'm like, yeah, I feel like I've eaten Thai food and I liked it. So a little combination of the two, apparently.
Okay, worth a shot.
Thai fusion.
Hey, congratulations to Missouri State University. They just won their first ever national title, and it came in, of all things, basically video games. Esports.
Yeah.
It was the National Esports Collegiate Conference Project 1 National Championship.
Yep.
And the university has 3 teams that competed, and one of the teams, called the Overwatch team, was the one that won the national championship. That's really cool.
Sounds fancy.
They beat Mount St. Mary's, and 16 students are on each of the 3 teams. So I don't know exactly how that works, but they all play. And then whoever has the highest score or the lowest score or whatever it is they're shooting for. But congratulations to Missouri State University's esports team.
Yeah.
So you can go to college for that now and get a scholarship. It's amazing what has happened, because
I feel like video gaming is one thing. If you're actually making money doing it, it's a totally different thing.
Well, and it's tough to tell your kid, hey, you'll never amount to anything playing that video game now, because they've got YouTube channels where they make millions of dollars. It's insanity.
Yeah. They make more than their parents.
Yeah. Now they all have
the same parents who used to say that are now like, hey, Johnny.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Could I borrow something?
I stand corrected. It happens. It's going to be a rainy, maybe stormy weekend for Memorial Day weekend, so that's a shame. Make sure you stick around for Wake Up Weather with Abby Dyer, and hope you have a great weekend. We want to just say thank you. We're so profoundly grateful to the men and women who sacrifice for this country, given their lives for it, and their families. May God bless their families for generations to come because of the sacrifice they made. So that's what Memorial Day is about, remembering those who gave the ultimate sacrifice.
Absolutely.
And,
thank you so much. Yes.
Yeah. As part of that, we thank all of our active duty and veterans as well for what they do to keep the freedom that we have and hold dear. So thank you. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Tuesday off Monday.
We'll see you then.